Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new kind of video for you, and I would love to know your feedback, whether you'd like to see more videos like this, or if this is not really a format you like and you'd rather see more tutorials, collaborations on exercises that are challenging, or workouts. So today I have a monthly favorites video, and these are all the things that I'm enjoying for the month of April, the month that's just, well, it's been over for a while. But I wanted to share some things with you that I've been really loving, some exercises that are my favorites this month, or the month of April, and also some products and some individuals that have reached out to me with things that I'm really enjoying. So, and if you like this kind of video, then I will be back with a May monthly favorites as well at the end of May. So let's talk about first exercises that I'm really loving in the month of April, that I really just enjoyed, and they just came, they were really inaccessible, and I finally found the value in them for myself and they seem very tangible, or it's a way I've been working on exercises that are super challenging that are not, it's not such a fun way to work on them, but I really have been doing it a long time now, so I see the value in that as well. And I'm just going to insert a little video of the exercises that are my favorites right now. So the first one on my list has been a long time coming, and this is the kneeling mermaid on the Cadillac. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that side bending is a challenge for me and something I really hate, so I've not done it for years, and finally I feel like it's becoming accessible and it's more fun to do. Not that you should wait till the exercises you hate are fun. I'm late to the party on the side bending, I know, but I'm here to tell you that, you know, maybe start early and you'll love them a little bit sooner than, 10 years in. So, mermaid kneeling on the Cadillac. Such a good stretch, and actually I'm really using it to feel much more tangibleness in the sides of me, and to know when one side's working by itself and nothing's happening on the other side. I'm really able to use this exercise on the Cadillac to work on both sides working together in harmony. Yay. And one side of course is always going to be a little bit more manageable than the other, but it's actually something I really look forward to doing, which has never been the case. And I have liked this one so much this month of April that I kind of feel like I'm going to work on the sitting one pretty soon, which is even more of a debacle. I've noticed that to work the lower body for myself in a seated position when I'm sitting on my butt is pretty much the worst case scenario. So yay for the kneeling exercises. So that's the first favorite for April. And then my second favorite for April is really doing the long stretch series, with the exception of down stretch, on one spring. And I've been actually doing that for a while. And the point of that, if that's unclear to you, is that to use all of my body and not just push on the foot bar with my arms and my upper body, but to learn how to really stand on my feet and use the lower body effectively in that lower body series. I still don't love it, but I'm now seeing the value. I've gotten much better at it, and I feel like the control it's given me, in particular in the upstretch, is really satisfying. And when I first started doing it, it wasn't that I didn't want to do it. I definitely saw the value, because after the long stretch series, even though it was a hot mess because it was on one spring and I'm bad at it, I felt like this was, really on fire in the center. And I thought, well, that can't be bad. That seems to be on the right track. And so now I can really feel much more control in all of the exercises. And the long stretch is particularly a challenge, and I'm starting slowly. I've been doing it for a while now, but I've really started slowly being able to stand on my feet much more effectively and get my pelvis and my center in a really solid, tall position that's stable much more effectively. I still have a ways to go, but really working it on one spring has really done a lot for me even though it's a bit unpleasant. So those are my exercise favorites. And I actually should say, with regard to the Mermaid on the Cadillac, I've really had a little bit of a side-bending epiphany over the last month and a half. And a lot of exercises, side sit-ups, the side stretch on the ladder barrel. I've been visiting all of them a lot more than in my previous, than historically in my Pilates career. So I'm here to tell you, embrace the exercises that you don't like, because they're your best teachers. And if you're looking for inexpensive ways to further your knowledge, doing your own workout and making yourself do the things you don't like, or taking lessons with a favorite teacher and making them make you do the exercises you don't like, it's really going to benefit you. Your ego will hate it. You'll feel terrible at everything. But it's a really, really good way to inexpensively further your education, because you'll learn so much about your own body and exercises that you hate, as well as the greater Pilates system. Okay, that's the end of my commercial for the Pilates method of exercise. So now I'm going to talk about some favorite things that I've either been sent to me graciously by their creators, or some other products that I'm a little bit late to the party on. And I also have some discount codes to share with you. Yay! So the first thing, I'm a little bit late to the Carbon 38 leggings party, but as you can see, I have arrived, and I do enjoy the leggings so much, as well as all of the things I've ordered from Carbon 38. I do have a discount code for you, which I'll include in the info box below. It gives you 20% off your first order of $100 or more. And full disclosure, if you do use my code, I receive a small $25 credit for the website. So full disclosure and transparency. But if you appreciate the information that I share on YouTube and Instagram and in my blog, I thank you so much for using the code. I can't thank you enough. And I've just actually worked on a few workouts now in my new Carbon 38 leggings, and they are actually lovely. They hold everything together so that you're never in danger of having to pull up your pants, or making a wardrobe adjustment in the middle of your workout, which is fantastic, because I really ultimately search for workout clothing that I can just put on, it stays on, I don't have to adjust it, I can do my workout, nothing slips down, and I can focus on my exercises and not worry about what I'm wearing. And I'm just gonna say they're very comfortable, even though they're form-fitting in the legs. They're really only supportive and really, not tight, but supportive and firmly on you at the waistline, which I kind of like. But the legging part, it's not hard to get off your foot. It's just a really light feeling on your legs. And I have a colleague who loves to wear them when she travels and on an airplane. And at first I thought, oh, I don't know if I would like to wear tight clothing on an airplane. But I now see totally what she means, because they are just so comfortable. And also on the website, on Carbon 38, they have a lot of leaving the studio, outerwear and fun things to wear and shoes, and they have just a lovely selection. So you can really feel like you look great teaching, and you're really caring for yourself and putting your best foot forward. So check out the discount code below. And then two other things that came to me in the month of April. I'm going to talk about the first one. A company in Vancouver reached out to me, and they are a company called Prana Brush. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm a fan of dry brushing. And I also have an article on my blog about Joe Pilates' philosophy on dry brushing and the technique of dry brushing. I will put that in the info box below as well. And so imagine my excitement at the prospect of a fancy new dry brush. So Prana Brush, their brush is designed, it comes in this lovely box. Their box is designed actually just as Joe Pilates would love, without a handle, so that you have to scrub each part of you and twist and squirm and stretch to try to get all of the parts to reach everywhere. And so Joseph Pilates really wanted you to have to not struggle, but move your body instead of having like a handle or something that made you be able to get to everything really easily. He wanted it to kind of be a workout, I guess. And this brush, actually in the center, I'm not sure if you can see, but along the perimeter there are boar bristles, natural boar hair bristles, and then in the center, these are very, very fine copper bristles. And so Prana Brush, as you're brushing your skin, it creates a friction that gives you a negative ion, kind of force field is the way I like to think about it, around your body, which is very good at battling environmental factors and just kind of pollutants and chemicals and things in the air that kind of can get into us and, you know, make us ill. So this is just a little extra. And I have to say, I didn't know before I received it, I sort of thought like, oh, I wonder if that will be strange to have metal as far as, you know, brushing the skin. And I actually, to me, it feels just as abrasive as another brush that I have with, that has regular boar bristles and kind of like a rubber sort of bristle as well. So to me, it doesn't feel like it's not something that I feel to be uncomfortable. I do enjoy a good scratching, let me just tell you. But it's a wonderful, wonderful brush, and it's really beautifully made. The wood is lovely, and I also have a discount code for this brush, which I will put in the info box below, and I will also include the company and all the information to order. And the only thing that I noticed that kind of made me kind of realize that it was a metal brush as I was brushing, there's just a tiny scent of kind of a metallic scent as you're brushing, which I wouldn't say is off-putting in any way. It just was different than I had experienced with other brushes that don't have metal in them. And but I wish I could show you on film, you probably can't see, but when you brush it on your skin, you literally can see like a little cloud of like dust blow away, which I think is kind of interesting. But in certain lights, it's like you can really see the sloughing off of the skin. And so I thank you so much, Jessica. I love this brush. And if you're a fan of Pilates and dry brushing, I highly recommend it. And this also makes me think, I kind of now, with the inclusion of this brush, I now have a little bit of a dry brush collection of sorts. And so if anyone would like to see a video on a dry brush collection, do leave me a comment below. I'm happy to make the video. Wasn't sure if that was up everyone's alley, you know, shall we say, but I could certainly make a video about the collection of brushes that I have and a little bit about the technique of dry brushing and Joe Pilates philosophy. If that sounds interesting to you, do let me know. Thanks. So let me put my dry brush away, and then another company reached out to me, and just so you know, this video is not sponsored in any way. The companies were very nice enough to send me a dry brush and also the next products that I will mention. Carbon 38, I have paid for all of my the workout wear that I have myself. And now for another product, this is a company called Frey, F-R-E with an accent aigu. So I'm gonna say that that's Frey. Frey Skincare, and this is vegan and all vegan and cruelty-free, and the base of it is argan oil, which I love, and they sent me a little trifecta of products, a cleanser called Purify Me, and also a serum called Revive Me, and then a daytime facial moisturizer called Protect Me, which also has an SPF of 30 in it. And these products are lovely. They smell delicious. They're designed especially for people that work out and sweating skin. And also every time they sell a set, an argan tree is planted in Morocco. So I have to say, I've been using it for a little while, and I do love skincare. I really enjoy that. The products smell so lovely, and they've made my skin really, really soft. I've mainly used the cleanser in the evenings, and I've used the moisturizer as kind of like an under makeup day cream daytime moisturizer. And all of the things just are lovely, lovely products. So I have a very limited time discount code for the Frey skincare. It's 15% off, and it is valid for just 48 hours from the date of this video publishing. So this video, when you're watching it, if it's just published, it is now Tuesday. I'll figure out what day it is, and I'll put it right on the screen below, what day that this is going to go live, and you'll have 48 hours after that date to use the 15% off discount code. Thank you so much, because these are two things that were sent to me, I think, somewhat randomly. And I have to say this, the Prana Brush and the skincare for people that sweat and like to take care of their skin, spot on products for my lifestyle and my things that I love to share with you guys. So that's all I have for the month of April. Again, let me know if this video appeals to you, if this type of video appeals to you. And I'm thinking that monthly favorites will include exercises I'm working on, maybe an apparatus that I visit that I never do, as well as products that contribute to the whole kind of style of living healthy and with the philosophy of Joe Pilates. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!